Excuse me. Hello, friends. It is Denise from Loving Life at 60ish. And first off, I'm going to apologize again because I haven't gotten my Etsy shop drop done this week. It will be done. I'm anticipating it might not happen until Thursday or Friday. And it's actually going to be in two parts. There'll be regular savings challenges that will drop up in the Etsy shop. I have several that people have requested, and I'm still working on that backlist of ones that people have requested. And then I also did, I've been talking a lot about wants versus needs, and I have the two binders. Oh, they're not in here. They're actually out by my computer. The wants binder and the needs binder. And I had been working in the needs binder. You guys have seen me. It's the small Disney savings challenges with, let me think. What is in it? Oh, school shopping, Christmas, things like that in it. And so this week I have done the wants part of it. And again, you're going to see in comparison that some of my needs would be wants for you and some of my wants would be needs for you, possibly. Or none of my wants or needs make any sense to you. It depends on who you are and what you do and what you like to do and how you do it and things like that. So the second Etsy shop drop will be the wants. There are 6 of them. They are the A6 size savings challenges. They are Disney themed. They don't have to be, though. I mean, you're always welcome to check in with me and say, hey, I really want a school shopping one, but I'm not a fan of Disney. What? No, I'm just kidding. Which, I'm happy to make them in different themes also. But anyway, so I have 2 kind of Etsy shop drop videos I'd like to get done this week. The regular Etsy shop drop challenges, and then the wants and needs one. The needs one, the one that I put as needs, is already up in the shop in both A6 and in 8.5 by 11 form. They've been up for a couple of weeks, and I had showed those on here. These wants, the 6 wants, it's like scrapbooking supplies, craft supplies, planner supplies. I'm trying to think of what. There are 6 of them. So they come 3 on a sheet, and it's a bundle of 6. Or they will also come in the 8.5 by 11 size too, that you can download and print as a large or as a half sheet, whichever you want. So anyway, but today I haven't done this. I think I did it last month. I'm not sure. But I figured out I have, I counted up the envelopes 14 times. What is this? August, September, October, November, December. So there's 70 envelopes left. And I would have to do 14 envelopes a month to get this done by December. Now, I honestly have no timeline for it. But I am going to try to do 14 envelopes a month and see if I can get it done. Now, as you know, I shake the dice and then I double it and put it in the envelopes. And if I get a 1, of course it's $2, and I collect those $2 in one envelope till I'm done the savings challenge. But isn't this adorable? I will put who it's by in the link in the description below. So I think there's 100 envelopes in here. There might be a couple of extra, but if that's the case, then I've done 30 so far. And these were made to save $10 in each one, but I'm not doing that. I haven't done $10 in each one. I mean, sometimes it's more than 10, sometimes it's less. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So on the subject of my husband, he had a port put in today in his chest. He will start chemo next week. He has 3 days of chemo and immunotherapy infusions. So it's going to be a long week next week. One of the days is over an 8-hour day. And tomorrow he meets with palliative care again because his pain is not controlled real well, where the cancer is in his bones, and he already had a disability that caused pain. The pain is getting worse, and that's because the cancer is eating the bones, and that's painful. So we're meeting with them, and we're meeting with oncology tomorrow. The next day, now I say tomorrow, I have no idea when this will go up. It has been very slow uploading again. For a while there, they were uploading quickly. Now it's been very slow again. But anyway, the next day this week, he has a radiation consult with a radiation team. So we'll see what they feel like they can do. The theory is they're going to radiate the bone the femur bone in his leg that they had put the titanium nail in a couple of weeks ago. So we shall see. My husband has small cell lung cancer that has metastasized to his bones. The prognosis is not good, but we are at this point overlooking that. And he has told the oncologist he wants to fight until he can't anymore. And he wants to beat her odds and live longer than she says he can. So we're going with that, guys. In the meantime, as you can tell, I can't figure out a schedule for my YouTube videos. So it's sort of going to be like luck of the draw. Will Denise be here today or not? And I apologize for that. I like to be consistent. I like to say on Mondays I do Etsy shop drop. You know, on Wednesdays I do a gardening video. On Fridays a scrapbooking video. On Saturday and Sundays savings challenges, etc., etc. But that's not working right now. And we're going to just be okay with that. And I hope that you are also. Okay, so I have $107, by the way. And I'm hoping I don't need change, but I did want to look. I think we've gone through these ones before. D, H, and J is what we're looking for. D, H. There's more C's. Did I? Yeah. D, H, and J. I'm going to pull these two C's out for now, but I may end up having to put them back. I have my C's filled up, but I was saving them for another reason. But I'm going to hold them out, but depending on where we're at in this, I may need to put them back. Okay. Are we ready? 1. So that's going to be, how did I do that? Did I decide that a 1 was just a 1? And every time I got one, I put it in here and I doubled all the rest? Or did I put, that's what I'm going to do this time. I think maybe I put doubled it every time, but we can change the rules. 6 is 12. Oh, I forgot something, guys. So we're going to leave this one aside because we'll use that for any time we get a 1. Right? I try to keep track of this. So we're saying, for the sake of what the day is right now, 107, whoops, I already wrote that, 100 envelope. All right. I'm excited about some of the new challenges I've come up with. Some just because I needed something a little different. I wasn't liking how I was doing something, so I've created something different. And some I've created for you guys and have fallen in love with them. Oops. 1. I also created a new freebie savings challenge for when you order something. You get one. I don't think I have one in here. You get one in with your order. That is animals doing a happy dance. And I'll continue to include that one in with people who haven't ordered from me before. 10. But I'm going to I've done another one, a new one to send with orders. And so that's kind of fun. 12 again. So I pulled out, I think I only, did I pull out 14 envelopes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, okay. And we're hoping that the money will stretch so that I can fill in all 14 envelopes. 6. And I'll do it I'm going to make a note and put it in here so that we can remember that I need to try to do 14 envelopes each month from now until December. And we'll see what happens. It's okay if it doesn't get done because, like I said, 6 again. I didn't have a goal for finishing this. I know it's 100 envelopes, 100 days, 100 weeks, whatever, but I don't even know how much I will have saved, right? I mean, 3 of these envelopes here have at least $10, if not more, and they're $10 envelopes. So, and then some of them have hardly anything in them. So far, that has $3. 4. And this one's only got $4 in it. I hope everyone is well. I'm missing a few people that I haven't seen comment for either a few days or actually a few weeks. And I know sometimes people move on. They decide maybe savings challenges aren't for them, or my channel isn't for them, that they, prefer a different channel. I think I'm probably going to have to use those 2 1s that I pulled out. so I get that. And, you know, that's certainly okay. There's enough for everyone, you know what I mean? So yes, I would like everyone to love my channel and be here and have thousands and thousands of subscribers, on the one hand, but on the other hand, I get it. Like, I have subscribed to channels before, and then after a while kind of outgrown what they were doing, or chosen not to do it anymore, or you know, it's just not a part of my lifestyle at that point. So I get that. But I do miss people when they comment on every single video, and then all of a sudden I don't see them for a while. There's another 12, guys. I don't have much left. I may just have to stuff I have 4 envelopes. So I miss you if you're not here, just so you know that. Another 12. I see that my Shut the Box game, my Donald and Daisy Shut the Box game, is messing with other people too. Last week, wow, I owed that game so much money, 6, that I didn't know. I had to, did I end up putting an IOU in it? No, I put an IOU, I think, in the Clue game. But it was crazy how much I owed it. So 2, uh-oh, guys. 1, 2, 3. Let's see, do I have any money that I can... Yeah, I'm going to take from... Because I don't want to do an IOU in this. So 4. Let's see what the last one is. It can't be a 5, right? Because you can't... None of the numbers can you double to make a 5. But, let's see. 1. Okay, that's... I'm going to have to take some more money. That's all right. This money was earmarked for... Oh, just a 1. $5. All right. So, you know what that means? I need a 10. You may be wondering where I'm getting this extra money from, and it's just the money for savings challenges coming up. So from my household budget, which is where this money came from too. So, you know, it's all relative. There you go. So I saved a little more than 107 because I took those $2 and those $2. I took $2 from there and 5, about 107. I mean, 114. But I did them all, guys. Ta-da! So I will... I'll be doing this again in September, right? And trying to... I did kind of average it out. So the highest dice that I would throw is a 6, which is doubled to a 12. So if I had 14 envelopes and every single one of them I rolled a 6, I would need $168. So, you know, I mean, I think that that's doable because obviously I wouldn't roll a 6 every single time, right? But there's that, you guys. I feel so good about that because it's, you know, I think, where am I going to get the money to put in there? What am I going to do with that? So that money was extra money this month. Extra. I say that, and the medical bills are starting to come in, and so there isn't going to be any extra, right? Actually, I need to do a needs one for medical bills too. I forgot about that. Nice thought, huh? Okay, guys, I am going to call it a night, and I have some orders that I need to finish up and get sent out. So I'm going to do that. Excuse me, my husband is resting. I think he's sleeping, actually. You know, he had anesthesia and everything, so, and he told the nurse, well, when he was first, I don't know, he'd been laying there for 45 minutes, I guess, after the surgery, and he looks at me and he says, when are they going to do this anyway? And I said, do what? And he said, put that thing in my chest, that port. And I said, they've already done it. And then he asked me when my mother and sister were going to get home, because they'd been up here in Maine and they'd gone back to Georgia. They've been home since last week, but somehow it was on his mind. But when the nurse asked him if he felt, you know, stable enough to stand up and get dressed, he said yes. He said, we need to go. We got to get out of here. I have a date with my wife at Burger King. So that's exactly what we did when we left there. We went through the drive-thru of Burger King. He was hungry, which was good to see. But, yeah, so that was our date night. Date afternoon, I guess. And he came home and now he's sleeping. So I'm going to try to get some work done. Thanks, you guys. Thanks for being here. I will see you real soon. Happy savings. And continue, please continue to spread some joy, sprinkle some joy in someone's life. I have some happy mail that I've received the last 2 days. And I haven't, because I don't go to my post office box every day. We get mail at our house. And so I go to the post office box when I have to mail something out, a package or an order or something. So I picked up the mail yesterday afternoon, and it is currently sitting on my counter. There were 2 pieces of happy mail in it, and I'm excited to show those in a coming up video. I do open them. Just, you know, an FYI, I do open them before I show them, because I have on occasion have someone, you know, write something very kind and sensitive and their story. And so I don't like to share those unless they've given me permission. And so I do like to do that. Plus, I like to open them to make sure that there's no, nothing in it that would tell you where the person lived or anything like that. No addresses inside or anything, unless they're a business. So but I'm excited. I haven't opened these up yet, and I will probably do that a little later tonight and then show you guys in the next video. All right. I will talk to you soon. Bye.